Yes, lads, welcome back to episode 4 of the Hertha Berlin career mode. So, I've got 4 games for you today in today's episode, and I just want to thank everyone for the support that we've had so far on the series. It really means a lot, so I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we do get started very early. So, apparently, according to the sources of World News, we are stuck in a rut. What the hell? Like, we're fourth in the league, you dicks. Shut your mouths, honestly. So poor sometimes the AI on this game. I can't work it out. But as I say, we do start with the first game of the episode. And look at the stadium. That is such a beautiful stadium. The Prezero Arena of the TSG Hoffenheim. So we'll see our team. Schwello starts in goal. Mittelstadt, Torunariga, Klunter and Zifweek as the back four. Serda on two, sort of the midfielders with Lukebaki on the right, Ozil on the left. And Werner and Mokoku leading the line. So we're sort of still finding out who's the best centre-back pairing and who's the best midfield pairing. Serdar always starts. The fullbacks are pretty much nailed on, but, you know, it is what it is. So 11 minutes in, we'll get our first chance of the game. And Werner forces a very good save from Pentke, the TSG Hoffenheim goalkeeper. So 6 minutes after that, Luka Bacchio's coming down the wing. He's looking for the ball in the middle. It's a great ball in, and what a save again by the TSG Hoffenheim goalkeeper. So just before half-time, they're running down the wing. They're playing the ball in really nice football. And what is that goalkeeping? Honestly, I'm absolutely baffled by that. That is really, really poor by Schwallow. And Bibu manages to get a goal. It's just a bit infuriating stuff like that, because that's like their first major chance of the game. And they managed to get a really, really fortuitous goal. It's a good pass in the middle, I guess, but Schwallow sort of misses the ball. And I can't help but be disappointed with that. It's really, really frustrating. But yeah, it is what it is. So we get the kickoff, and we are starting with a very fast-paced kickoff. We're looking to get the goal back before half-time because we sort of need it. Because I feel like the morale of the team sort of drops sometimes after you concede a goal. Because look, no one pushes forward. The AI is so atrocious sometimes, but we do get a lucky ricochet 2 times there. Dusart picks the ball up straight into Mokoku. Werner gets the ball, plays a beautiful through ball to Lukebaki, front post goal. Really nice ball through by Werner there. He does the Gabriel Jesus celebration because on the channel, as you know, I mean, not in real life, I don't know him in real life, but on career mode and FIFA, I hate Gabriel Jesus. He's such a ball ache to play against. But yeah, it's a great through ball by Werner. Our starman, and Lukebaki gets his first goal this season, so that's quite nice. Both strikers, by the way, Lukebaki and Bibu for Hoffenheim, scored their first goals of the season in this game. So, not that that's interesting, but you know, it is what it is. So 7 minutes after the restart, Schwallow's forced into a very, very good save. Low down to his left. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Good save down to his left from the Hoffenheim striker. I'm not sure who it is, to be honest. It's a good save, though, as I say. Strong hand from our number 1 goalkeeper. They're looking for the ball in the box. Geiger looking to get past the Lukebaki on the left. Can't. Lukebaki is running away with the ball. We're trying to find Werner, as always. He's unfortunately tackled, and Hoffenheim will come at us again. So now we see players like Rudy, former Bayern Munich players, good players. Angelo Stiller, of course, as well. Very strong team, Hoffenheim, to be honest. A great ball into the middle there. Rudy plays it in again to Bibu, and it's De Boer, the former, I think it was Sevilla striker. A pretty good striker in real life, in all fairness. The Israeli centre forward. He's a bit of a target man normally, isn't he? But De Boer does make it 2-1. It's an easy finish, that. I would not expect him to miss that. And it was quite poor defending from me, to be honest. I can't deny it. But obviously, that does make it 2-1. So in the 80th minute, we're coming down the line again. And Mokogu hits the post, but it falls back out to Timo Werner. And we do manage to get the equaliser. Again, a bit fortuitous, a bit of luck about that. But as Werner vaults the corner flag, we are a little bit lucky, as I say, but it's still a well-worked goal. Mokoku should have really scored with his first chance. But obviously we got the benefit of the doubt from the game for the first time ever. And the ball fell to Werner to make it 2-2. So right at the end of the game, Lukebaki, ball rolls his man off the post again. That was the 3rd time we've hit the post this game. I just didn't show the other time because nothing else happened afterwards. That's right disappointing. That's so unlucky. And Hoffenheim will scrape to a draw. That's very, very annoying, to be honest. We deserved much more than that on the balance of play. And as I say, they got really lucky. I'm not going to say sort of, they got really lucky. And the man in the hat does walk down the tunnel. I guess a bit disappointed because we deserve to win. And he goes straight into the post-match press conference. So Don't know about Derrida, why he's not playing, but like Derrida's a fantastic player in real life. On FIFA, he's just a bit unusable. Like he's such an engine on the game, but he's got like 50 pace. I know he's the on-field captain in real life of Hertha Berlin. I don't know if he's the actual club captain. I can't seem to get him in the team with how good Serdar and Toussaint and Escobar have been. So yeah, end of the press conference, but yeah, not a bad draw, I guess. Not a bad draw at all. So we will move swiftly on to the second game. So we're nearly at the halfway point of the episode already in terms of games. Obviously not times, we're about a quarter of the way in, probably a fifth in. But as I say, we have got Hertha Berlin, I've got Bayer Leverkusen at the Olympiastadion. We see our team. Schwallow starts in goal. Mittelstadt, Kempf, Boyata and Zifweek are the back four. Toussaint and Serdar are the midfield because we need a bit of power in the midfield. So we've got Özil on the left, Lukebaki on the right, and Werner and Tony Koch as the strikers. So yeah, very strong team. Prince for best team. So we're 3 minutes in. Januzaj gets an effort. It's a good save by Alexander Schwallow. And I will tell you, this game has tons of goals. A quick heads up to you. Absolutely tons of goals. And Schwallow makes a very, very... I'd say not good stop, but a smart stop. So yeah, they get the corner. Wirtz, an absolute baller in real life. Getting the ball, retaining it fantastically well. Plays it into Tapsoba. Straight into Adley. And what a goal that is. Oh my days, that was straight across the goalkeeper into the top Benjamins. And I mean, we're 1-0 down already. It's only 5 minutes in. He kicks a corner flag, which is a bit disrespectful, I'm not going to lie. I think my opinion of him has gone down. If it was an FM press conference, my opinion of him has gone down on the player. It's a great finish, as I say, and we are 1-0 down. So 10 minutes after that, Werner goes through, has an easy chance for Werner. Look at that for a finish. He ran past the... Bayer Leverkusen centre-back. What's his name? Bayer Leverkusen centre-back. The Ivory Coast player. Begins with a K. But yeah, we got past him. And he's quite quick as well. So Werner did really well just to breeze past him and hit the ball across the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper. So he made it 1-1. Then 5 minutes after that, Wirtz gets the ball, plays it into Schick. It's just, look at that for a 1-2. It's essentially from kickoff. And they just play the ball so nicely and so fantastically. And you can hit it first time because they get past the defence. And it's just so difficult to defend against on this game. But yeah, 2-1. And then just a third of the game in. They run down the line again. And Kempf, I don't know what to make of this defence. Because we've given, obviously, Boyata and Kempf a little run in the team again. Over to Runeriga and Klunter. But honestly, I'm a bit worried about him. Because Boyata's pretty good, but Kempf, he's hit and miss. And obviously it is 3-1. But just before the end of the first half, we get past Tapsoba again. And it's a great finish again by Werner. I don't know what else to say. It's fast-paced, but Werner's finishing is so unrealistic because he's actually scoring. Which is weird to say because he doesn't normally for Chelsea. He may have scored against Luton, but it's a bit different. Great finish again by Werner. And he gets us back in the game for the first half. Obviously, Adley, Wirtz and Schick scoring for Leverkusen. And yeah, it's a very difficult team to play against. Fantastic players all round. And it is 2-3 at half-time. So 10 minutes after the restart, we do start again. Wirtz is played through again. And I just don't know what else to say. I can't blame the keeper, but I feel like if we had a better one, he might have saved it. Such a Michael Owen quote that. A better keeper might have saved it, but that one couldn't have. It's just a good finish though, isn't it, really? I mean, look at the team they've got. Frimpong, Palacios, Bakker, Tapsoba, ridiculous. So 75 minutes now, Koch turns his man. And again, as I say, as soon as I waffle, we go and score. Absolutely fantastic play again. Ball's played into Tony. He turns his man absolutely fantastically. And he does make it 4-3. So, yeah, we're struggling now because we need to get another goal. And we haven't got much time. We're in last minute game now. Schick gets really fortunate. Plays through Adley again. He was looking for the shot. It's a great save by Schwallow. I feel like it's a bit too late for us. As I say, it's 4-3, but they do get a corner. Wirtz is looking for the short corner into Frimpong, who just really, fortunately, gets the ball back. So does Wirtz again. Look, and they like taking mick. It's really frustrating. Wirtz with the ball again, played into Kusanu, and Schick gets his shot blocked. And unfortunately, I tried to play it forward, it kept playing it sideways, so I'm a bit pissed off about that. But, it's FIFA, what can you do? Again, very unlucky result. 4-3 against Bayer Leverkusen. They're probably like the third best team in the league, just about, above like Wolfsburg and Mönchengladbach. So yeah, they're not far off Dortmund. They're miles away from Bayern like everyone else is in that league. And I guess Leipzig probably pretty similar team in terms of how good they are. So yeah, we lose the game But I mean, Wirtz was unbelievable, and he sort of carried them in the game. So we'll have a quick look at our manager confidence rating at the moment. So we're going to have a quick look. We're 99 at the moment. We've nearly completed all the tasks so far in the list, which is something which I never do so early in the season. I mean, at Fulham, I did a really good job, in all fairness, not to toot my own horn. But we're doing really well with all the successes. I think we'll get a mid-table finish at least, hopefully top 8, hopefully top 6. But we will have to see about that. So we're going to have a quick look at the financial aspect of the club. I know it's not really interesting, but I'm just trying to pace the episode a little bit better than I normally do. So I don't really know how it works. Like, 'cause I was looking at the profits. We're projected to make a £500 million profit. I don't know why. And they want us to make a £40 million profit, so I have to make it. You know, it is it's a load of bollocks. So yeah, we're going to the biggest game of the season, and I'm saying that not lightly. I'm saying that because it's the Berlin derby, and it's I mean, obviously it's like we had the last season, we had the derbies, but this is another one, I guess, and it's they're only in like the first few derbies they've had in the top division for the first time in loads and loads of years. So it's the Berlin derby. It's an absolutely massive game, and we need to win it. Honestly, I don't know what else to say. We need to win it. If we can't get the win, I feel like we're probably going to slip down the table quite a lot. And obviously, I don't want that, obviously. I'm the manager. I really don't want that. I want to keep the manager rating at 99. But yeah, we're going to have a look at the teams coming out of the buses. He looks like a dickhead, doesn't he? Not this guy. This guy doesn't. The guy before did. Don't know who he is. But here's our boys coming out, all dressed smartly in their Hugo Boss suits. And yeah, we've got Union Berlin. We're away from home, so their stadium is absolutely tiny. What does I say? The Stadion and the Alten Forstieri? Guess it means the stadium in the forest. Have a look at their team quickly. It's a boring team, isn't it? It's a very boring team. I think they've signed Shecker, but that's about as far as I know. They've got the star man in real life, Awani, on the bench, and former Schalke man, Ostinali. Yeah, they've got a decent team, but we see our team very quickly, as I say. Schwallow starts in goal. Bjorkanter, Enriga, Klunter and Pekarik as the back four. Derrida in the midfield with Ascobar, and then Lukebeke on the right, Mail leader on the left, and Werner and Tony Koch leading their line. So Ozil drops to the bench, as well as Toussaint and Serda, and obviously Boyata after the poor showing in the last game. So early on in the game, they get a very early chance, as I say. Behrens plays the ball through to Vogslammer. It's a very smart save by Alexander Schwallow, who's really picked up the slack recently. Conceded a bad goal in the first game against TSG Hoffenheim, but made a good save there. So they do get a corner, and it's another decent save. I think the same man who he features heavily in this game, by the way, just to let you know, he features very, very heavily. So yeah, crossing the ball in again. We're trying to win the header, and he heads it over the crossbar. So 0-0, but then we get a little break. 20 minutes in, Lukebeke through on goal. Can he score? Second of the season. He takes too long. I press circle. I power it up about half a second before, and he manages to mess it up as usual. And Union Berlin do get a chance to break before Pekarik and Klunter come across to make the interception. So we're picking up the play again. We're looking for another attack. Lukebeke's pace for a 6'2" striker winger is ridiculous. Cross to Tony Koch, and he should have scored. It's a really unfortunate miss from Tony, our Wunderkind. So looking for the cross, Tony Koch, another good save by the goalkeeper. Very good in the air is our Tony, 6'3", and we do indeed get the corner. So Lukebeke again, looking for Tony at the front post. Can't win the header, unfortunately. Comes back out to Lukebeke. He was looking for Tony in the middle again. Managed to play it quite nicely, but Mayo leader scuffs his shot really, really unfortunately. So just for the end of half time, 37 minutes in, Lukebeke was playing through again. Gets past Heinz, stronger foot this time. And it's a good save from, I think the keeper's called Luther. I don't know. I think he's called that. So we do get another corner. Lukebeke probably should be in the box, to be fair, not on corners if I think about it. We know he's on corners. He's got good corner statistics. And cross the ball towards Koch, who misses the header. They're trying to play it out. Well, fortunately for us, we get there first. Klunter looking for the middle towards Werner. And we're trying to find that man there. Tony gets his shot away and he makes it 1-0. Scores a massive goal in the derby. And that's a great finish, that is. Manages to get played through really, really well. Manages to keep himself on side. and makes the most of the through ball. So, good play again, as I say. Great. I think it's Derrida who plays the ball. It's a good finish by Tony to make it 1-0, which is what the half-time score ends up being in Berlin. It's a very difficult game. Very, very difficult game. I'm pretty sure Union Berlin won the Bundesliga back when it was first available. So 10 minutes after half-time, Behrens has played through. Schwallow comes off his line. Too much. I literally tapped it and he ran off his line. And Behrens makes it 1-1. It's a good ball, I say, but I mean, I think I could have defended that a little bit better. I don't know why we're playing such a high line. That's not the tactics I instilled on the team in the training sessions. It's a good ball, as I say, but he has all the time in the world to dink it over him. These little camera angles are really strange. But it's a good finish nonetheless, and he does make the most of the through ball. So, yeah, obviously he scored, and then just after that, Vogtslammers he forces the goalkeeper into a fantastic save, and we get away with one there. Schwallow, really good save again from our number one, and we do start a quick attack. Ozil's played through this time. He's against Trimmel, who's also not the quickest, the Austrian right back. We're looking for Werner in the middle again. Great ball in. Werner beats his man in the air, and he makes it 2-1 against the Union Berlin number one goalkeeper. I think it's Luther, as I say, I'm not sure. Very good header, very good ball in, as I say. And I tried to give the player a hug, but I just couldn't do anything apart from run into him, because that's sort of how this game is played. Good header by Werner, as I say, and he gets another goal. And just before, last 10 minutes of the game, looking back, he plays a great ball into Moukoko, but it's offside. They let off the hook massively there. I mean, there's not really much I could have done about that. Moukoko didn't hold his line very well. And as you can see on the replay, I knew as soon as I played it, I was thinking, I just hope the game lets me off. He kept his line there, then he just went a little bit too early. And he, obviously didn't make the most of that. So Werner's played through again. Has another good save from the goalkeeper, as I say. It's a good effort. It's a good chance as well. It's another good save from the Union Berlin goalkeeper. We're looking for the ball in. We're trying to see if we can find Werner again. It's played a little bit wide. We're looking for the bicycle kick. Imagine if we'd have scored that. It was going towards the on-target area, but obviously they managed to get it away. So 2-1 against our biggest rivals. Not a bad result. I guess they're obviously a Europa League conference team in real life. They finished 7th last season. As I say, they're a good side. And we were slightly fortunate, I guess. Schwallow had a decent game, but Werner probably should have scored more than one in his 6th attempt. But he still scored, and indeed he did score the winner. As I say, Union Berlin also had a man sent off. It wasn't necessary to show it, but it was in the last 5 minutes, so it was a bit useless to show, but it was a bad challenge, and it was the guy who missed the 2 headers to start off with. But yeah, we're going to the press conference, and Derrida got a game, and he was actually very, very good. Very, very positive result for him and us. And every player, as it say, were fantastic in the team. The goalkeeper's very good, and the back two of Klunter and Torunariga are surprisingly really good. I know they're quick, but their defensive awareness is not like Boyata's or Kemp's, but they were absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, we're going to go straight into the final game of the episode. And again, we see Werner in his suit and his little Gucci bag. Look at him. He's scored 4 in his last 3 games. We see, look how much advertising we've got on the sideboard. That's very, very strange. But yeah, as I say, we're in the final game of the episode. We are at the Olympiastadion, and we are against FC Augsburg. It's the correct pronunciation, I believe. So see the team. Schwallow starts in goal. Back for Bjork and Klunter, Torunariga and Zifwig. Serdar and Escobar in the middle. Lukabakio and Ozil on the right and left. And Werner and Tony Koch lead their line. So, yeah, a few changes to the team. Not too many, but Serdar comes back in as well as Escobar. So 10 minutes in, look at this dribbling from Tony. Honestly, he's such a special player. He feels like Cruyff in game. I know that sounds weird, but he feels like Cruyff. Does really well there. Plays the ball to Serdar. And somehow that ends up in. I'm really not sure what happens there. It's sort of like a scuffed shot, but it flies into the top corner. So I can't complain at all. As I say, I guess it's a good finish. Definitely didn't catch it the way he wanted to, but yeah. Good finish nonetheless from Suat Serdar. And it's a very fantastic bit of play from our young player, Tony Koch. But yeah, the keeper probably should have saved that. So 20 minutes after that, Gummy plays a ball into Miete. And I mean, Gregoric played a great ball to Miete then, but they've got a player called Gummy. I was just thinking about that. That was very strange. But Miete with a really good finish. He's fantastic, by the way. I'm not sure about real life, but on the game, He's ridiculous. He was so good against us in this game. Like, there's some hearts I'd refuse to, well, I don't refuse, I'd neglect to show, but he's so good, and he makes it 1-1. Then just before half-time, Timo and Tony link up. Timo and Tony, that's a good name. It's like a band. Looking back, he was unfortunately tackled, but Escobar goes in a little bit late there. You can see him holding something, and I think he's done. I think he might be done. I think it's his shin. How weird would it be if you saw him with like a snapped leg? That'd be quite realistic, to be fair. It'd be quite cool, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, Escobar's done for the season by the looks of it. Very unfortunately, and it doesn't make it to half-time. So Toussaint does indeed replace him. But yeah, 1-1 at half-time, not too bad. We need a win, but we're doing all right so far. So, yeah, we do restart in the 67th minute. Miete knocks the ball into Gregoric fantastically well. And that finish is unbelievable. I can't say anything else. Absolutely unbelievable finish. He knee slides to show how good he is. But I just think that's a really well-worked team goal. And it is 2-1. And then right before the end of the game, Tony Koch makes the tackle, goes across Diago. It's a very good save from the Augsburg goalkeeper. And we're pressing him like mad. I've got ultra press on. Bjorkin picks up Timo Werner. Derrida picks up the ball again, back to Werner. They're just trying to find a bit of space. It's so difficult to get through this little gap. So we get a bit fortuitous with the ricochet again. Werner plays Koch through. Easy chance on his 5-star weak foot, and he misses the target. That looks like we're done for the end of the game. Very disappointing. I think we should have scored there. Tony comes off from Makoko, as I say. So we're still in the 90th minute. We've still got a little chance. Makoko picks up the ball. Good pass into Timo. Derrida's running through again. Another little chance in the team. Across the goalkeeper. And he scored. What a goal. I mean, I think I need to play him more, to be honest, because that was fantastic movement. From a central midfielder with like 50 pace. I know he's got ridiculous stamina, but man, that was ridiculous. Good little bit of hold-up play by Timo and Mukoku, but Derrida makes a fantastic run, as I say. Absolutely amazing run. It's a very, very composed finish from the veteran skipper. So yeah, 2-2 full-time score. I mean, not a bad result. Augsburg are notoriously difficult to play against. And I know they're sort of a relegation side every year. They're towards the end of the table. But we still didn't do bad in hindsight. So, yeah, not a bad result. And I can't really complain with the outcome. But, I mean, a draw's a draw. And that's more than we deserved, I guess. Augsburg were in phenomenal form, in all fairness. Compared to us, we're not a bad team. But we're definitely a better team than Augsburg, who, as I say, were very good on the day. So, yeah, 2-2 draw. We'll go straight into the end of the episode. So we've not done bad, I guess, in this episode. We've won 1, drew 2, lost 1. I'd like to win a couple every episode. I think we'll move up the leagues quite well. So it is what it is. I can't complain too much. We got what we deserved, and we were not unlucky in any game really. So we're still in 5th in the league though. So we've still got our top 6 aspirations alive and kicking. Wolfsburg have a chance to overtake us though if they win their game in hand, and obviously the top 4 can run away with it, I think, this year, which will probably happen. So I'm expecting nothing different, to be honest. But we'll have a look at the top scorers in the league as we get to it. I'm having a nightmare with this, honestly. Yeah, Werner's the top scorer by a country mile. I think he might be on for about 35 to 40 goals this year. Not quite Mitrovic, but I mean, he's a very good player nonetheless. So 15 and 13 on ultimate difficulty is something I never thought I'd do. To start off with anyway, I thought I'd have to get used to it. Tony's a top assister with 9 in 10. Werner's got 7. Again, ridiculous. And Serdar's got 3 or 4. Clean sheets, I'm not going to talk about them because I don't give a shit, to be honest. As long as we win games, it is what it is. So I'll look at the next episode and see what we've got. We start off with an away game against Heidenheim, away from home in the Cup. And then we've got an away game against Stuttgart at the Mercedes-Benz Arena. We've got a home game against Arminia Bielefeld, an away game against FC Mainz, and then a home game against Borussia Dortmund. So 5 games for you. But this is the end of this episode, so I really do appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you very much.